Are we on the verge of witnessing the return of Yeshua? Many believe the prophecies recorded by Daniel are not just predictions, they are a countdown. And with what's happening in Israel, the evidence is impossible to ignore. Let's walk through every major sign and see how they're aligning, possibly bringing us to a prophetic climax as soon as next month, September. Daniel's prophecy. Jesus enters Jerusalem in 32 AD. The first clear fulfillment is Daniel's timeline coinciding perfectly with Yeshua's triumphal entry into Jerusalem, around 32 AD. Daniel's 70 weeks prophecy points directly to this moment, identifying Yeshua as the Messiah. The Anointed One is cut off. Daniel foresaw not just the arrival, but the rejection and cutting off of the Anointed One. This is exactly what happened to Yeshua, who was crucified soon after entering Jerusalem. The 7-year covenant, a new summit. Daniel speaks of a future 7-year covenant. This year, major talks at the UN are focusing on Middle East peace, with speculation about a significant agreement emerging in 2025. The 550-day prophecy. Daniel's numbers, 2,550 days, map shocking timelines between key Jewish holidays, the Feast of Trumpets and Yom Kippur. Could these festivals signal the opening and closing brackets for earth-shaking events? The mystery of 2550, only 7 times since 1948. The numeric gap of 2,550 days has only happened 7 times since the rebirth of Israel in 1948, a nation founded after nearly 2,000 years of exile, echoing God's renaming of Jacob to Israel. Is that just coincidence? 7 creation days, 6,000 years from Adam to now. Jewish tradition sees each day of creation as representing 1,000 years. Adding up the biblical genealogies and dating, we are now about 6,000 years since Adam, suggesting a coming 7th day or millennium associated with the Messianic age. Jacob's 2 brides, Israel's future revealed. Just as Jacob, later named Israel, had 2 brides, Leah and Rachel, so Israel's history can be viewed in 2 great epochs, before and after Messiah. Recent events in Israel reflect a prophetic turning point for the Jewish people and the world. Peace negotiations and covenants. Israel is in the global spotlight, with renewed calls for peace. The quest for a historic 7-year agreement draws headlines. If such a covenant is confirmed next year, it would mirror Daniel's prediction and trigger the final countdown. Feast days this September, Rosh Hashanah, Feast of Trumpets, and Yom Kippur will be observed in September, with the rare 550-day span between these holidays occurring only 7 times since Israel's revival. Many are watching for prophetic events during this window. Spiritual awakening. There is a spiritual awakening both in Israel and worldwide, with more people than ever, Jews and Gentiles, looking for Messiah, and many specifically seeing Yeshua as the promised one. Remember, Israel's identity comes from Jacob. God changed Jacob's name after a night of wrestling, a symbol of spiritual struggle and transformation. Today, modern Israel is again at a crossroads, facing extraordinary pressures and extraordinary promises. With all these prophetic markers aligning, ancient predictions, the unfolding of modern Israel's destiny, and the timing of biblical festivals this September, many believe we are seeing the clearest signs yet that Yeshua's return could be imminent. Are you watching and ready? Let's continue to look up, pray for the peace of Jerusalem, and prepare our hearts for what could be the most important time in history.